If you guys want to substantiate everything I'm about to say about Travis Barker and why he's the real reason that Courtney hates her sister, please get his memoir, okay? Because everything I'm about to tell you is all written in black and white. That book did not age well. If I was Travis Barker, I would have every single copy of my book removed from the shelves because his book is full of confessions that now make him look like a piece of shit. In 2015, Travis Barker wrote a memoir. And in his memoir, he opens up about how after he broke up with his wife, Shayna Moakler, he started dating Paris Hilton. And while he was dating Paris Hilton, Paris and him and a couple of friends went on a vacation to Amsterdam. And while they were on vacation in Amsterdam, Paris brought along her closet organizer / bestie, Kim Kardashian. So imagine this. Travis is on the rebound from breaking up with his wife. It's 2006. He's newly single after a failed marriage. He's dating Paris Hilton for fun, because that's what rock stars do. And Paris brings this thick snack Armenian girl whose only job is to organize her closet. So Kim back then had her original face, her original body, and was the help, right? She was rich, but she was still the help, right? And Travis opens up about, even though he was dating Paris, during that trip, he fell in love with Kim. Do y'all hear what I just said? In his memoir, a memoir that came out decades after his career, a memoir that was supposed to be a part of his legacy, Travis dedicates a huge part of his memoir outlining how he fell in love with Kim Kardashian in 2007. In the memoir, he says that he was hanging out with them, and he admits that no matter what Paris did, he just couldn't keep his eyes off of Kim. Let's get into it. This is a quote. "We all checked into our hotel and then rented bicycles and rode all over Amsterdam," Travis recalled. "It was me, our friend little Chris, my drum tech Daniel, Paris, and Kim." He goes on to admit, "I kept on secretly checking out Kim, telling little Chris, I don't care if she's only the closet girl. She's fucking hot." Everybody who's doing the, oh my God, Chris said, "Oh my God, you're the GOAT. Oh my God, oh my God." Yes, I bring receipts. This is not emotions. This is not feelings. By the way, for those who are new to me, my career 10 years ago took off when I wrote a scathing op-ed about Kim Kardashian that became an international sensation. So for me to, on Beyonce's internet, come on here and have to defend Kim Kardashian, do you understand how compelling the receipts have to be? I'm usually on the other side of this. I'm usually the one dragging Kim and actually, let me take that back. I'm usually the one stating the facts, and the facts like to drag Kim. But in this instance, a broken clock is right twice a day, and today the clock is Kim Kardashian. So Travis admits, "I couldn't keep my eyes off of her. I didn't care that she was just a closet girl. She was fucking hot." The same year that the memoir came out, Travis doubled down. Mind you, this all happened in 2007. The memoir came out 8 years later, in 2015. 8 years later, Travis doubled down on his obsession with Kim Kardashian. Okay? So, in the same year the memoir came out, Travis doubled down on his crush on Kim. And during an interview with Us Weekly, oh, you guys are saying you can't find it? I can send a link. During the interview with Us Weekly, he said, "How could you not stare at Kim Kardashian?" This is Courtney's now husband saying this to the press, by the way. And Us Weekly used to be considered the holy Bible of celebrities. He said, "How could you not stare at Kim? Mind you, I enjoyed hanging out with Paris, his girlfriend at the time, but I just love curvy girls, and Kim was eye candy. I was in no way disrespectful to Paris, but I just couldn't keep my eyes off of Kim." So Travis Barker is now 8 years into his crush with Kim, dedicates a whole part of his book talking about how much he's in love with Kim, and then does an interview talking about what he wrote in the book. In the same interview, he admits that I can't remember how to say this. Travis then admits that he shot his shot at Kim right after the Ray J sex tape came out. The sex tape was released in 2007. Travis separated from his wife in 2006. And after he and Kim went on the trip, the minute the Ray J sex tape came out, he was like, "Oh, she's single. It's my chance." Travis said, and I quote, please look these up, guys. Buy his book. Buy his book and remind yourself just how much I'm on my shit these days. He said, "We had stayed in touch after Amsterdam. I hired Esteban Oriol to shoot a whole campaign ad centered around Kim in bathing suits. Kim tape had just come out, and she had just broken up with Ray J. He then goes on to say that despite being a rock star, he wanted to be nothing but a gentleman to Kim. And that despite her sex tape, he took her out on dinner dates and lunch dates, hoping to woo her. This man divorced his wife, bought a house in Calabasas just to be in Kim's neighborhood, wrote a book about Kim, and then when her sex tape came out, shot his shot. I haven't even gotten to my gotchas yet, but are y'all starting to suspect why Kourtney Kardashian is on camera beating up Kim, calling her a narcissist, getting mad about Kim getting attention at her wedding? I wonder why you're mad about your sister showing up to your wedding. Is it because the groom was in love with her? And y'all want to sit around here and say you're Team Kourtney? You look stupid. Anybody saying you're Team Kourtney right now, you look stupid. Travis continues to write in his memoir, "Me and Kim were around each other a lot. We used her in the ad campaign for Famous. She came to my house and we went swimming. We watched the 4th of July fireworks together," he says in his memoir. "I'd go visit her and her family at their clothing store." So he's showing up to the clothing store where Kim and Kourtney and Khloe are all working, looking for Kim to take her out on lunch dates. Okay? Someone just said, "I feel stupid. This is piping hot. Oh my God, I can't believe I believe this." This is why facts matter, guys. And then he wants to say, "We'd be really sweet around each other, like little kids. And when we were apart, she'd call me and say, 'I want to see you again.' And I'd say, 'Me too, Kim.'" When Kim didn't take things further and kept Travis in the friend zone, he briefly got back with his ex. So he spends all this time and energy buying houses in her neighborhood, going to her store, being around her family, including Kourtney. And Kourtney's watching. Kourtney is dating Scott, popping out babies, eating edamame, watching Travis Barker trying to get with her sister. Right? So none of this was covert. He literally says the family knew that he was trying to get at Kim. And when Kim wouldn't take him out of the friend zone, he got back with his ex, Shanna Moakler. Because he was like, "All right, I left you because I wanted Kim. Kim don't want me. I guess I'm going to just go back home to my wife." Then that led to, this is the where it gets messy. Travis briefly got back with his ex-wife, Shanna, but admits that he found himself, while he was with Shanna, "I just kept wanting to see Kim, even when I was with my ex-wife." And because of this, Shanna and Kim got into a fight. So in the conversation, he admits that him being in love with Kim while still trying to reconcile with his wife is why his wife understandably hates Kim. In his words, Travis said, "Shauna caught wind of what was going on, and she poured a drink on Kim's head at a party thrown by Carmen Electra. I felt terrible," he admits, before insisting that things never got physical between him and Kim. "Kim and I never touched each other. It just wasn't meant to be." Despite Travis's insistence, by the way, I'm reading this like this, guys, because I actually wrote a think piece about it that I just didn't publish. Despite his insistence that nothing happened between them, Shauna has claimed that Travis is a fucking liar and cheated on her with Kim, and that's why their marriage never reconciled. Further substantiating this is the fact that in 2021, when Travis's daughter, Alabama, you know, the one who wants to be seen as light-skinned and is trying to rap, when Alabama released text about her relationship with Shauna, her mother, on IG, saying that her and her mother had an estranged relationship, Alabama, who is young and a little bit dumb because young people don't really have discernment, Alabama posted screenshots of her text with her mother and didn't realize that she accidentally published a screenshot that said, "I divorced Travis because I caught him having an affair with Kim. Now Travis is in love with Kim's sister. It's all so gross." Alabama, Kentucky, whatever her name is, posted screenshots of her arguing with her mother, and forgot to black out the part where her mother says, "Your father and I broke up because he's in love with Kim Kardashian, and now he's tongue kissing her big sister," all over the internet. So then Shauna goes to Us Weekly, same place that Travis went, and says about Kim and Travis, "I divorced my ex because I saw them with my own eyes. I caught them having an affair. Someone sent me all their text conversations, and I'm also close friends with people who were there while things were happening." I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause.